Okay guys, so today we are back once again talking about the future of Spider-Man in the MCU. And of course, we know that both the studios behind the Spider-Man franchise have very different visions for the future of this character. Marvel Cinematic Universe, they want to stick with Tom Holland and move forward with, of course, including him in all the future, installments of their franchise. Sony, on the other hand, wants to go off and make tap dancing Aunt May movies or something. I don't know. It's goddamn Sony. Who knows? Anyway, the latest news is going to focus on what might be the discussion happening right now for the future of the franchise in regards to what potential villains we might be seeing. So as the story goes, apparently Kevin Feige, the man in charge of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, really wants Kraven the Hunter and Mysterio for Spider-Man 2. Now, of course, this goes all the way back to what they said before Homecoming ever came out, that this franchise would center around villains we've never seen, and we've definitely never seen these two in live action. But unfortunately, it sounds like that development of the Sony standalone shared universe that they want to make, focusing on Venom and Silver and Black, might be a conflict of interest, considering that those characters might be appearing in those movies from all the sources we've heard. Which would mean that right now the two studios are at a massive standstill having negotiations. Now, the thing here is that this is probably going to go one way or another. One way it goes is that Sony says no, and they use them for Silver and Black or Venom, and then those characters are permanently damaged if those movies blow. Or the other version is that Marvel Studios gets them, and then Silver and Black doesn't use them. But the most likely scenario which could happen is the fact that we could be seeing different iterations of these characters appearing in both movies. Sort of like how Quicksilver had two different iterations appearing on the screen within the same month back a couple years ago between Days of Future Past and Age of Ultron. So it could be a deal where Silver and Black literally gets Kraven the Hunter, and in Spider-Man 2 we get like Kraven or, Sergio or something like that. And there are different iterations of the character, but we don't really know which way this could go. So interesting that they want to go down this route, and I definitely hope Marvel Studios gets these characters because, well, I'd like to see them handled properly and maybe get a proper story arc. But hey, this is Sony, and they're still learning, and they're still apparently going to make a Ghostbusters sequel. So, burning that money, sweet. They must love the smell of burning money at Sony.